In the deepest, most mysterious corners of our oceans, a legend whispers on the waves. It speaks of a creature of immense power, a colossal serpent born from the very tides themselves. For centuries, sailors have told tales of this beast, the Tide Serpent, a monster that rises every 100 years. Its body a swirling vortex of water and foam, its eyes glowing with the deep blue of the abyss. They speak of its wrath, of ships splintered like driftwood against its mighty form. To them, it is a harbinger of doom, a destroyer to be feared and fought. But legends, like the ocean, have hidden depths. The story we've always been told isn't the whole story. What if the monster wasn't a monster at all? Every century, as the planet completes its long, slow breath, the ocean begins to choke. The carelessness of humanity, the forgotten nets, the toxic runoff, the endless plastic it all gathers, creating dead zones where life withers and fades. This is when the Tide Serpent awakens, not to destroy, but to heal. It rises from its slumber, its massive form gathering the pollution, a divine janitor of the sea, cleaning the waters so that life can flourish once more. It is a cycle of cleansing, a vital act of nature's self-preservation. Yet humanity, blinded by fear, sees only a threat. They launch their harpoons, their cannons, their nets, trying to slay the very entity that is saving them. They attack their savior, mistaking its powerful movements for aggression, its cleanup for chaos. In a small coastal village lived a young girl named Kaiya. Unlike the others, she wasn't afraid of the sea. She was drawn to it. She spent her days by the shore, listening to the rhythm of the waves, feeling the pulse of the ocean. When the Tide Serpent rose, the village panicked. The alarms blared, and the bravest sailors prepared for battle. But Kaiya heard something else. Beneath the roar of the waves and the shouts of the villagers, she heard a song. It was a mournful, beautiful melody, a song of sorrow and ancient wisdom, sung by the serpent itself. Following the sound, she paddled out in her small canoe, her heart filled not with fear, but with curiosity. As she drew closer, the colossal serpent turned its watery gaze upon her. In that moment, through its song, Kaiya understood everything. She saw visions of a vibrant ocean suffocating under a blanket of human waste. She felt the serpent's ancient duty, its pain at being misunderstood, and its unwavering commitment to protect the sea. It wasn't attacking their ships. It was cleaning around them. Filled with newfound purpose, Kaiya raced back to her village. She stood before the fearful crowd and shared what she had learned. She described the serpent's song, the truth of its mission, the poisons it was washing away. She explained that the true threat wasn't the magnificent creature in the bay, but the pollution they had allowed to fester in their own home. At first, they were skeptical. But as they looked out at the water, they saw the trail of filth the serpent left behind as it cleansed the pure water. They saw the life returning to the shallows. Slowly, understanding dawned. The villagers lowered their weapons. Instead of fighting, they began to help. They launched their boats not to attack, but to collect the debris the serpent gathered. Working alongside the majestic being, the villagers and the Tide Serpent cleaned the ocean together. A bond was forged between humanity and the force of nature they had once feared. They learned that the world is full of things that seem scary at first glance, but true monstrosity doesn't lie in a fearsome appearance. It lies in the actions that harm our world, our home, and ourselves. The Tide Serpent taught them the most important lesson of all. We must protect our waters, not fear the guardians who watch over them. So the next time you look at the vast, powerful ocean, remember Kaiya and the Tide Serpent. Remember that the greatest heroes sometimes come in the most intimidating forms, and the real monsters are often the ones we fail to see in ourselves. Thank you so much for joining me on this story. If it moved you, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more tales that explore the deeper truths of our world. We'll see you in the next one.